skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling home to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'll never tell, never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. And my ear be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
head with Ned. Cheers.
Thank you, John. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along. Good to have you with us. Good to have those of them tuning in online as well. Those mums and dads dealing, of course, with the day's strike, wrangling the children at home. Acknowledge them, shout out to them. But good to be here kicking off the start of the day, working alongside Jeremy Brown and Matt Luce here at 22B Radbook Street in Avonhead. You'll be well aware of the necessary documentation that we work from today. The contract, the key part of that. No changes to it. Straightforward and simple. It is a cross-lease title. You bid and buy. It is a half share and 832 square metres, more or less. You'll also be aware that settlement date that you work towards, that is set out as being the 6th day of April this year. But what a great spot this is, perched here on the back section here in ever popular Avonhead. The local schools, the local shops, they are just up the road, just minutes away, so handy, so convenient to it all. This is a property that our owners have really enjoyed their years at. Years they have not been idle at either. Extensively renovated, enhanced over that time. Just in excellent condition, you'd have to say, for the next lucky owner to come in and enjoy what's been done. I think double glazing, ducted heating, under tile heating, what assets those are going to be with the colder weather on its way. Really good sized bedrooms, each of them. Internal access garaging a big plus, and what a lovely idyllic backyard that space is to enjoy and make the most of as well. You'd have to say, though, a home with many, many merits. So 22 Radbook Street buyers, we put it to you. Opening bid, what are we starting with here today? First up, what's the number? 540 with you, sir. Thank you. Off we go. $540,000. Who can test from there? Is it 20 more? Is it 60? Is it 10 to 50? At $540,000, first call. Twice the money at $540,000, loud and clear. 52, right, interesting number. 560 and rounded off at $560,000. Think it's your turn down the front. At $560,000 on the window back with my opening bidder at 5-6, and do we say 70? Do we say 72 maybe? At $560,000. Work with a dozen if you prefer. 66, interesting strategy. At 566, but a good one. At 66, is it effective? What do we say and do? At 66, 70 or better. At 566, once, twice. At 566, elsewhere possibly. At $566,000, do you round it off or go elsewhere? Third final call then. At 570. Where was that? Over here. Thank you, ma'am. Just to clarify, $570,000, 3 in it now. 80 is my suggestion to you, sir. Or pick a number you prefer. At $570,000, ladies call. 73. At 573, 80 can I ask for? At 573, 3, here. Not there, not here, at 573. Once the money, at 573. 75 with 2 more. Stay in the race, at 575 and only for Avonhead. The amenities, the community, family-friendly neighbourhood that it is. At 575, factor in the work, the money that's been spent on the place. At 575, once and twice. At 575. Sir, do I tempt you back? 77. In time, but just at 77. Ma'am, 80. Comfortable, I'd have thought. At 577. Once called at 577 here. And seated. Twice at 77. Ma'am, you look like 80. Thank you and appreciate it at 580. Go for 90, sir. Look to secure. Make it yours. 580. That is your competition. The number to beat once, twice at 580, 82, 83, third final call at 580. No better? Sir, no better? If not, ma'am, I'm going to pause and have a conversation with you. No, I'm not. Down the back. One on top. 581. In front by only the single at 581. Do we try 85? First call. Twice called at 581. 83, 84, at 584, try 90, at 584, once, twice, at 584, third and final, at 584, no better anywhere, at 584, sure? Okay, this time we're having a conversation on the back wall here at 584. We're going to have a quick chat with our owners, come back with an update shortly, not quite a level I'm permitted to sell. In the meantime, who are we handing over to? Hamish, is it?
Well, folks, we are staying in the popular suburb of Avonhead, and this time it is 111 Merrin Street, very proudly brought to the market, of course, by Logan Freeman of the Harcourts Horsbull team. It's an absolute mouthwatering opportunity here, but firstly I take you to the contract which outlines that 111 Merrin Street in Avonhead, Christchurch is of course a freehold title made up of a very spacious 1,378 square metres of opportunity here. Of course, vacant possession is set down in the contract, and that being Thursday the 30th of March 2023, unless otherwise arranged with Logan, and I understand there have been some alterations agreed to there. Well, folks, what a location here. It's Merrin Street. It's a short stroll to the Avonhead shops. You've got a quality of homes and new homes too being built around the area, but this one itself is 1,378 square metres. Just think of the potential for future redevelopment, or if it is as a family home, what you could do with this house. Of course, 6 bedrooms, so hard to find homes of this size, and it has been a great family home for just a bit over 40 years. Which just goes to show it's great for family living, great entertainers home. Hey, yes, you could go in there and do a bit of renovation, put your own stamp on it, but if it is as a family home, so much potential as well. It's all about potential here. Location, of course, being key. Merrin Street, so much right there on your doorstep. Great schooling, great shops, etc. But you all know that, folks. That's why you're here. So where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. 600,000, sir. Where are we? On the back wall, optimistic start there at 600. Maybe we move in $100,000 bids from here as there's 7 in the room. 700, thank you, sir. You're coming back for 8, sir, would you say? 750, I'll take, shortening the stride, but 750 it is. Left that 800 opportunity for you, sir. At 750 on the back wall, do I call it away then? Sir, looking for 800 at this stage. Early stage, 800, otherwise it'll be a bid with me on behalf of the vendor at 8. At 750 on the back wall, 8, would you say? 800, thank you, sir. Like to stay in 50s at 800,000, 850, would you say, sir? Surely see value here. 825 then, 825 it is. Coming back for 850, sir. 850 on the knot. 75 is it, sir, or straight to 900? 75, that's the way. Left that 900 opportunity for you, sir. Rest of the room more than welcome to join in too. But 875 currently against you, sir. At 875 then, first, second, 900, thank you, sir. Great value at this level. 1,300 or over 1,300 square metres of land. 900, 925 is it, sir? 910, looking for 25, sir. 25, would you say? Still like to keep it in quarters at this stage. 900 against you here. At 900,000, rest of the room more than welcome to join in. At 900,000, 25, thank you, sir. Sees value there. 925, 950, would you say, sir? At 925, first, still looking for 25, sir. At 925, a lot of value here. At 925,050, would you say? At 925, 50 is what I'm looking for, sir. Thank you. 950. 950 now. 75, sir. We're at 950. Certainly not a level I can sell. At this stage, we're bidding for that right to talk to our vendor at $950,000. 960. Tell you what, you're persistent with the 10s. I'll take that. 960 it is now. At 960 there, I'll obviously offer you the same, sir. 70, would you say? 960 against you on the back wall. First, second, 70. 80 is it, sir? 75. Shortening the stride again. Don't know if it's the best move, but I'll take that at 975. 980, would you say, sir? 975 against you. This stage pausing on the gentleman's bid on the back wall. At 975. 80. Fives aren't working, sir. I'd suggest straight to $1 million. 980 we've got here. 85. I'll take it. Just keeping him in the race. Once again, sir, I'd suggest the $1 million for you. But 985 I've got against you. At 985 at this stage, back wall will be pausing and talking. As we know, we don't always come out of those negotiations. Make sure you are the highest bidder. 985,000. First, second, $1 million. Good strong bid. That's the way to do it. At $1 million. Thank you, Phil, for your assistance there. At $1 million. 10 on top, sir. At $1 million. Million and 10, would you say? Fives aren't working, just keeping them in the race. 1 million and 1. And the one on top, 1 million 2. 3. I suggest we do them all together. 5. 1 million 5. 1 million 10. That's the way. At 1 million 10. The smaller bid's just keeping your competition in there. 1 million and 10. Once again, I wouldn't suggest the smaller bid. Perhaps straight to $1 million 50. At 1 million 10 we've got. At 1 million 10. First. 12. At 1 million 12. 13 is it, sir? 1 million 13. I set it for force, perhaps straight to $1 million 50. So much property on offer here. Where do you find 6-bedroom homes like this, folks, on such big land parcels, close to so much amenities right on your doorstep? $1 million 13 on the back wall against you, sir. Anything on top? Another 2 tucked away? Well, I'm not at a level I can sell, but I am going to be pausing and talking to the gentleman on the back wall at this stage. At 1 million 13, any further advance? Warning to the rest of the room. We'll be pausing and going into negotiations. At 1 million 13. Phil, we definitely out? Not definitely. I know you'll be working as hard as you can. I'll give you just a minute. Change your mind as many times as you like. Is there $1 million 15? Otherwise, I pause. Okay, I'm pausing, sir, on your bid on the back wall there. We'll find you a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
These skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time home with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace this time, I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other
I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you. Oh, I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we go back to Radbrook Street with an update. We've had a good conversation with our highest bidder out of the room. That bid has been improved and increased to $600,000, a level at which our owners have instructed me to withdraw and sell that property out of the room. Congratulations, well bought. Thank you for your work as well, Ava, there. Really appreciate it. And from there, we'll carry on with the day, if we can bring it up on screen, please. 88 Brookside Terrace, the next of our auctions in question. Jan Louise Chesmar, Jill Allison, their pleasure to market this property and work closely alongside you over the last few weeks. Again, key points of the contract, making it clear it's a freehold title that you buy. It is 615 square metres, more or less, that makes up that title. And the 5th of April this year is, again, your settlement and possession date. But I know it's been 8 very happy and enjoyable years at this address for our owners. They've purchased, they're moving on with the next stage and chapter of their life, but they leave behind an impressive home, a great locality as well. What an array of schooling it is that you have at your disposal to enjoy the children's education, you'd say very well taken care of. You're a hop, skip and a jump as well from just Jelly Park down the road there and all the recreation that space has to offer. It's a home as well that's also had good enhancements and renovations carried out, as you can see in the photos on screen there. Those improvements just meaning ease of living. It is guaranteed, relaxing, made straightforward, very comfortable year round with all that makes it up to. Love the fact you've got the fully fenced contained backyard, great for the younger members of the family and to give mum and dad that peace of mind also. And what a versatile space that sleep out, that studio is out the back there. It would work for such a variety of uses. So 88 Brookside Terrace, ladies and gentlemen. We look for that opening figure. Again, the number, the next owner. What do we start with, ladies and gentlemen? What's the money? Where do we see the value? Appealing home, appealing location, schooling galore. Look for an indication from me. I'm quite happy to give you one at, say, $600,000 is a very easy place to start. Is that here in the room? $600,000? Do we have a hand up at that sort of money? Here and now. Did I hear 7? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that number. $700,000, there's your competition. If you're here to compete at $700,000, who puts up maybe $750,000? First call at $700,000 twice. Third final call at $700,000. Do we see $750,000 in the room? Is it just this gentleman and I? At 7 the money for 88 Brookside. Is there better? One last chance. If not, you and I having a chat off to the side, sir. Appears to be what we're going to be doing. Can't sell to you at $700,000. Good enough to put a hand up, though. Let's have a chat and present you with the opportunity, though. We'll come and see you.
property in the room. We're delayed with some negotiations, so Karen, our auction floor manager, has said, Phil, let's go ahead and offer the property that has been marketed by Ross McNally. That's Unit 1 at 70 Norwood Street in Beckenham. It is a cross-lease and freehold. 10% your obligation today, unless you're working to an alternative date, and I think some of you are. Then your settlement date is the 20th of April 2023. I can't see why you can't be early. The property there sitting waiting for you. I went down a couple of days ago and met with the owners to explore the property with Ross. No better advocate for the area. He lives very, very close by, so you should be encouraged by that as well. It is a delightful street, tree-lined street, fabulous area. You'll also buy into a great community. These are hard-working, fun-loving sort of people, good family values that you'll get down here. This has been a rental for my owners. No surprise, just 2 tenants in 6 years. It's such a comfortable, well-maintained and enhanced property. Lovely section, a little bit of garden, not too much burden with that as well. Lovely outlook. Orientation for sun is perfect. The double glazing, new heat pump, fabulous kitchen that's just been done recently as well, and good size, built in an area where there was no compromise in space whatsoever. It's a little gem, suits a lot of buyers. It's here freely for sale, folks. Who acquires? What's the opening bid? 500? Good on you, sir. You're in the lead at this stage at $500,000. Where to buyers? 500 first bid. First call then at 500,000. Second call. Third call at $500,000. 550, good on you, sir. Welcome to you. At 550, sir, is the reply 6 or is it better? At 550, bidders at the back of the room, first time. Second time? 560. 70 the bid now. At $570,000, yours or theirs? First call at 570, bids at the back of the room. Second call, 570. 575. 580. My recommendation would be 600. Do it in style. 580 bid. Once then, 580. Second call. Today's the day for you. Third opportunity. 585. 90. 590. Away from you at the stage at 590. You started proceedings, try and finish them. At 590 is the bid. Value here, unique situation. All those Beckenham amenities at 590 only. Then I count it down once, twice, third call. Any better, sir? Yes or no? 600 perhaps? Just a decision I can handle, rejection? $590. Karen, I think we need to find some space for my top bidder at the back of the room. I take your silence as a no, sir. I'm going to talk with the gentleman at the back of the room, to be fair. Is the 5? 591. Karen, I've got a bid at 591. Sir, would you say 595? 595. Once, twice, third call. Karen, let's adjourn. We'll talk to your highest bidder outside of the room. Thank you. Bids open. The auction's open. Bidders at 595.
Can have your attention again, an update on Brookside Terrace. That bid has been improved and increased to $810,000. Owners have told me they're moving on after 8 happy years, passing the mantle on. So we sell away at 810. I'll give you that last opportunity to compete, contest, to join in north of 810. We put the hammer down, property will be sold at $810,000. First call, any better, any more. Second time at 810. Third final at 810. The property is then going, it is gone and sold on the back wall. Well done, thank you for your good work. Well done as well, Jill and Jan Louise. What are we?
Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience and the slight delay on the auction of this very special cottage over in Littleton. I welcome Sean Davey from Harcourt Sumner, his manager Greg Powell. We welcome in our owners for the auction of number 24 Volas Road in Littleton. On offer, that freehold estate, that perfect parcel, 341 square metres here. We are selling it on an as-is, whereas basis, as you will have all been made aware, and I take the contract as read. Now, your settlement date is just prior to Easter on the 6th of April, but we do have some exciting news. Whoever purchases the property today, they can speak very kindly to the owners because they may in fact let you come and watch Sale GP this weekend from their lounge. It is the grandstand view. So there's a little taster for you. But 3 years ago, our very young owners purchased this home as their first home. It was a very exciting time, and along with their flatmates, they were on the property ladder and achieving what we all hope and desire as young folk. It is great entry level into a very convivial community, a vibrant lifestyle here in the Littleton community. Now, there's plenty of great features on this site alongside that very untapped potential that is still there. Let your imagination run wild. But what I loved was those views, that grandstand view out into the Littleton Harbour, the whole world watching this weekend as those boats will captivate everybody's attention. You could potentially push out from that living area, create a lovely outdoor space there. You've got flat drive-on access, the ability to have off-street parking. Now, my owners told me, Lisa, this is the widest street in Littleton. No 3-point turns or 7-point turns required. You can do a U-turn here in Volas Road. Now, I also like the sound of voila rather than Volas, so, you know, you've got a bit of flair. You can certainly change up the name. But a wonderful offering. Walk to the cafes, the eateries. It's an Epicurean's dream for sure. Dog friendly, get up into Bridle Path, wear out the dogs. In the summer, you've got a multitude of bays to choose from. So a wonderful opportunity here to get ensconced in the beautiful Littleton, ever impressive and very much on stage this weekend as well as into the future. Opening bid, opening offer.
250.
Sorry?
250.
Lovely to have you here. Johnny Nichols bidding on behalf of a buyer at $250,000 now. There's the starting point at 250. Do we say 275 perhaps for this little cutie here in Littleton? First call with my starting bid. Looking for 275 from you. Participation, that prerequisite for the ringside seat here in Littleton. Second call. Third and final. Well, vendor bid from me, Johnny, 275. Need to be higher than that. 3, is it? 280, work with you. At 280 now, is there 290 perhaps? First call. Second. Third and final opportunity, looking for 290. Should be easy at this stage. Anyone in at 290? Or I'll pause and talk with Johnny and his client. 290, anywhere in the room? Johnny, I'm paused on your bid at 280. Won't take another vendor bid against you. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get you moved in here in Littleton.
We should go back to Norwood, Grace, and get people an update on that. Right, folks, whilst Lisa carries on with that negotiation, a little update on Norwood. My top bidder has advanced the bid to 600,000 neat. Owners are saying at this stage, no, won't sell it at 6, but very happy to continue to work with our highest bidder after the auction and work with all parties, unless, of course, you'd like to buy it in the room. Is there any advance? Otherwise, I pass and put it back in Ross's hand at 6. First call at 600,000 neat. Second call then at third call at 600,000. It's back in Ross's hands. If you do have that interest online, talk to Ross immediately after the auction. To my owners, thank you for the opportunity. Lovely to work with you again.
This time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed.
We carry on, ladies and gentlemen, a opportunity here upon the hillside, the newly titled 38 Kitchener's Knoll Road here upon Kennedy's Bush. Ricardo's worked closely alongside you. He's your lead marketing consultant working out of our city team. The contract tells you it's a freehold parcel. It is 1,512 square metres of real estate that you acquire. The 23rd of March, which is a Friday, is your settlement and possession date. But what a fabulous opportunity, lower slopes position, enjoying that panoramic perfection, those views, that vista in front of you there out to the Alps, superb sunshine all day long as well. It is a site with potential, with options most certainly. That requirement to be subdivided into the 2 separate lots leaves you with possibilities to maybe create that family home, then on-sell the second, possibly on-sell the 2 separately. Either way, good options moving forward as a result of that. I just think an idyllic position with great flexibility moving forward. So buyers, to you we go. Who takes it, acquires it, then realises the vision. What's my opening figure? Number here in the room. So $600,000, 1,512 square metres of land, 2 sites, made up in there. What do we say and do? Is there 6 here? Comfortably with me, vendor bid at $600,000. Does someone put up $650,000? First call at $600,000. Opportunity potential here twice at $600,000. Third final at $600,000 and only. Advancing at $650,000 on a vendor bid still. Look for that involvement. Do we say $675,000, $700,000, anything at all? First call at $650,000. Twice, if not, we'll hand the property back to Ricardo. Third final at $650,000. Right, look, if that is the case, Ricardo, I'm going to pass the property back to you, but with an announcement that the property is going to be available, the section that is available and priced, it's $729,000, $729,000, so that should be pretty appealing to a few of you. Have the conversation with Ricardo, now available with conditional interest welcome, $729,000 where you need to be.
Okay, folks, I apologise for the delay. There is some negotiations going on outside the rooms, but now I have the pleasure of taking you over to Shirley, and actually right beside the Shirley Golf Course, it is 16 Pepperwood Place, very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lasson and Patrick Smith, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. But firstly, I take you to the contract which outlines 16 Pepperwood Place in Shirley, Christchurch. Is of course a freehold title made up of some 701 square metres more or less. Your possession date is set down in the contract as the end of April 2023 unless otherwise arranged prior to today's auction. So folks, of course, 16 Pepperwood Place, as I said, it's in this great little pocket of Shirley. I absolutely love it. You've got the oldest golf course in Christchurch and one of the best in the country, just around the corner. You could simply park your golf cart in the garage and drive around or walk. It's all there on your doorstep. Of course, great schooling with Shirley boys and Avonside girls not far away. It's a very popular location and a part of Shirley not many people actually know about. But once you're in there, you're just struck by the quality of the homes that surround you. It is a lovely wee pocket of our city. And this home itself, of course, 5 bedrooms, so much space throughout the home. And the space continues to that outdoor entertaining area as well. I like that private driveway you go down, and then it's just your own little haven there tucked away. As I said, and if you enjoy golf, it's just a short trundle down the road to the Christchurch Golf Club at the Shirley Golf Course there. So great opportunity here, folks, at 16 Pepperwood Place. Homes of this size and these kind of locations are rare. So where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. Where do we see it, folks? Does there say $750,000 to get us underway? Great buying for a 5-bedroom home, great schooling. $750,000, then I start with me at $750,000. At $750,000, is there any further advance on from there? At $750,000, you do surprise me, folks. $750,000 for a 5-bedroom home in this location. I'll call it away then first, second, third and final time. There's one more vendor bid with me then to $800,000. At $800,000, certainly not selling at this level. At $800,000, I know you've got parties to talk to, Daniel and Patrick, and you'll be holding open homes again this coming weekend as well. At $800,000, one last chance around the room. Well, folks, I can tell you I do have clear instructions from our owners to now price the property at $849,000. So if there is no further advance, $849,000, pricing, and passing back now to Daniel and Patrick. $849,000. Thank you.
Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
a delay. There are some good discussions happening in the side rooms here today. But now I have the pleasure of going out once again to my favourite suburb in Christchurch, that being Horswell, and very proudly brought to the market, of course, by Fernanda Hammett, once again from the Harcourts Horswell team. And what a property we have here, 2 Cable Lane in Horswell. It's a great home in that ever popular Longhurst subdivision. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 2 Cable Lane in Horswell, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a nice easy care, 337 square metres more or less. Settlement date and, of course, vacant possession set down in the contract as the 12th of May 2023, unless otherwise arranged with Fernanda ahead of today's auction. Folks, what a great home here. As I said, it's a very popular subdivision, surrounded by quality homes and everything on your doorstep that Horswell's got to offer, but at the same time, a short commute into the CBD just straight down Lincoln Road. But the home itself, as you know, it's a smaller section. It's a smaller home, but it's got everything you need. 3 great bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double garage. There's no compromises on any of this. And of course, the finishing throughout and the presentation of this home is absolutely 10 out of 10. I love what the owners have done. It's got a great family, warm feel to it, but at the same time, it's nice and modern and bright throughout. Love that outdoor entertaining area there as well. So many options. It's been used as a family home, but if it is a smaller family as well, obviously great opportunities there, whether it be lock and leave as well. Not a lot to maintain here, but what there is very well maintained, and it's a great home, a great opportunity here at 2 Cable Lane. Folks, where do you see its value? Do I have an opening bid from the floor for 2 Cable Lane? 675. Where was that? Down there. Thank you, sir. Great place to start. At $675,000. From there, we'll be round up to $700 from there at $675,000. Surely $700 for everything on offer here. At $675,000, I'll call it away then. First, second, third, and final time. Well, definitely not a level I can sell there, so it's a vendor bid from me at $700,000. Would you do another 25 on top, sir, at $725, would you say? $705, okay, shortening the stride at $705,000 bid with the gentleman in the front there. At $705,000, any further advance, perhaps move us on to $710. Great home for this sort of money, folks, at $705,000. So much on offer, so neat and tidy. At $705, look, certainly not at a level I can sell, but sir, you are my highest bidder. There'll be no more vendor bids from me at $705. I'll show you the respect you deserve if there's no further advance. At $705, sir, going to pause on your bid. Certainly not a level I can sell. We'll find a quiet space and come and have a chat.
All right, ladies and gents, up the hill we go to Cashmere, and this time it is number 79, Kidston Terrace, situated obviously in that spectacular hillside setting. My absolute pleasure to welcome Debbie Pettigrew and her team, who've had the pleasure of marketing this home the last few weeks and meeting you along there. But contractually, we are offering you a freehold parcel of land totalling 1,151 square metres, more or less, just over that quarter acre of hillside paradise here. Ownership also outlined in the contract and coming your way with vacant possession, of course, on the 6th of April, so just 3 weeks away to that auspicious move-in day. Well, when I had the pleasure of looking around this expansive property the other day, it was a lot to take in. Not just the footprint, but those beautiful views back across the city. Now, the home itself, it's literally littered with bedrooms, bathrooms, and balconies. 4 of those bedrooms being on fantastic spaces, space for the family to retreat and sleep, and 3 wonderful bathrooms, ensuring ease and convenience day to day. I really loved the downstairs space. Could double up as a perfect spot to hide the teenager or those in-laws on those long stays. Set in this lovely idyllic spot, perfectly placed on the hillside and embedded in those mature trees and plantings here. The double garage, an absolute bonus as well, and plenty of off-street parking. A bit of a rarity in this location, but its proximity sees you very close to the vibrant Cashmere village there, while also being on the doorstep for those lovely walks up the Port Hills, and in zone, of course, for Cashmere Primary and the high school there, so doubling down. A true opportunity to enjoy this sought-after suburb. So escalate your life and elevate your views here in Cashmere. Ladies and gents, bidders and buyers, I hand it back to you. Who wants to start me away? Change your future here in Cashmere. 900,000, ma'am. Fantastic place to start. There's your competition, ladies and gents. 900,000 in the front of the room. I'll call it through. Looking for 25 on the rise. First time, 900,000 in the front of the room. Who's moving to Cashmere at this stage? The ladies in front at this stage earning the right to a conversation. Second call. Third, final time. Any advancement from there? But to have a conversation outside the room at this stage is what we're trying to do. Ma'am, I'm not going to take a vendor bid. I'm just going to have a conversation with you if there's no further advancement from $900,000. Give it a 10 if it helps you there. Call it through last time. 900. First call. Second. Third. Final chance. Ma'am, just you and I at this stage. We're going to pause the auction at 900,000, give you an opportunity outside the room and come back very shortly. Thank you.
If you're joining us for our 12 o'clock auctions, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you. My name's Phil McGoldrick. I work alongside Alison Aiken and her good team. We're making contact with our owners of number 15 BY Wetu Street. I'd like to thank and acknowledge them for the presentation and the style of their property. That property at Waiwetu Street is described as a freehold property. The area of the parcel, 858 square metres, more or less. You know the rules of auction. If you are the lucky new owner of this property, you secure that ownership by paying the first 10% of the purchase price by way of deposit. The balance needs to be paid on the 6th of April 2023. If you have struck an alternative date prior to auction, my owners have expressed flexibility in that regard. Chattels remain as circulated. I know that the fridge freezer and that lovely whiteware all remain as bonus chattels. I went with Alison a couple of days ago to Waiwetu. It's a fantastic street. Everything about this property is pedigree. The street, universally high standards, up and down the street, always lots of work going on in Waiwetu. Street's lovely and quiet, a lovely rare setting, so private and sheltered in here. And of course, it's the tale of two Davids, the Quinella of good architecture, David Brochery. He was the man who commenced things. Of course, he's off in Australia, and what a masterstroke it was to engage a David Shepherd to bring this property to its new level today. I just love that Oamaru stone. The materials right throughout are gorgeous. Swinard's had the job of producing that oak timber flooring. It's so warm, it's so inviting and encapsulating. But the lines, the angles of this home, they are so interesting. Flooded with sunlight, flooded with warmth. If that's not enough, radiator systems, gas fires, light, bright, and just has such a wonderful, wonderful feel. All right, you know it. You've done the detail, ladies and gentlemen. Here to bid and buy. I commend your decision. Give me a good, strong opening bid to help. Perhaps a little stronger than that. Not a street where timid people live. Wouldn't sell it at $1,700,000. $1.7 million is a vendor bid. We keep it at that level. Where to from here, buyers? First call then on a vendor bid. Second call, best place, best time to buy is in the room with me today. Third call at 1.7. 1.8. Wonderful, and we're underway at 1.8. And I won't take vendor bids at 1,800,000. I won't sell at 1.8, but I'll talk to you if there's no better. First call, 1.8, the bid to beat. Second call, third call. Is it 1.9? Ma'am at the back. 1.85. I work with 50, sir, at this stage.
Yeah, 1.85.
Good on you. Thank you. We're all clear at 1.850. And 1.9's the next step. First call, 1.850. Second call at 1,850,000 only. 1.9. 1.9, it's back where it started at 1,000,009. Perhaps the two, once. 1,950. At 1,950. Once then at 1,950. Second call at 1,950,000. We're here to sell it today. Third final call, 2 million. Breached the two at 2 million. Quality offering, pedigree in every respect at $2 million. Defy you to buy better. Once the call. Bid on the right-hand side of the room at 2 million only. Second call, 2 million and 50. Good on you, sir. You're in the lead at this stage. Don't get comfortable, get excited. At 2 million and 50, 2-1's the next step. Once called at 2 million and 50, theirs or yours. Second call, 2 million and 50. 2.2. Lovely move for the keys. 2 million, 2. 2.2. There's your assurance of value. You can put a little bit on the top. It's only money. This is your future. This is happiness. At 2.2, it transcends bricks and mortar at 2 million, 2. For the first time. Second time. Sir? 2 million, 25, 225. 2 million, 225. At 2 million, 225. First call at 2 million, 225. 2 million, 250. $2,250,000 as we seek the new owner at $2,250,000. Once then at 2,250. Tally instructions, please. At 2,250,000. Second call at 2,250. Mike? 5? So, of course I will. 2,255,000. 2,255,000. Stay strong. 2,275,000 would be my recommendation. At 2,255,000. First time I call it.
It's on the market, Phil.
Thank you. At 2,275,000, and I sell today, be warned. My suggestion is 2-3. Do your best work here with me today. At 2,275,000. Die is cast, instructions are clear, I sell. First time at 2,270,000. 2,003,000. A lovely move. At the back, have we got 10 to put on the top? At 2,003,000, is it a winning bid? At $2,300,000, I'm counting it down for finality. 2,350,000. Now there's a good strategy at 2,350,000. This is where eagles dare. You need to be bold to get into the street. You'll never regret the day. You live in Waiwetu, 2,350,000, and my instructions, I'll work with 10, I'll work with 5 at 2,350,000. Your name could go on the title at 2,350. Second call. Penultimate call for the ultimate home. Third call. Tempt you with a handful. Who knows? They may have reached their threshold at 2,350. Then delighted to announce to you on the telephone, or with the telephone, should I say, Waiwetu Street, number 15B is going. It's going. Gone and sold you. Congratulations to you. To Richard and Julia on the phone, hearty congratulations. Fabulous home.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we carry on with the day, welcoming Courtney Perra to the front of the room, her good owner as well, bringing with them the property here at 29 Monty Crescent in Lincoln. Contractually, you'll be aware that it is a freehold parcel, 641 square metres. The end of March, the 30th of March is your settlement and possession date. But what a spot, what a position. I think Vedeku Park, one of the best developments Lincoln has to offer. Great position here on the outskirts of the Lincoln Township, a burgeoning township that it is. Very sought after amongst families with the amenities it offers, the community it offers, the full Monte, the property it is, as Courtney puts it in her heading. So much on offer. eye-catching from the very get-go with that recycled brick, that cedar cladding around the exterior, but internally equally as impressive, extensive and expansive glazing, that cathedral ceiling through the living space, light bright spaces as a result of that, and of course that great outlook across the neighbouring reserve that you get to enjoy also. I think plenty of luxury that comes hand in hand with having that full underfloor heating, the garage included in that of course for cosy winters as a result. The kitchen, the scullery, they're a real statement in style, but I think on sunny days, well, you'll spend those outdoors. That's a great area to congregate, spend time together around that built-in barbecue, that built-in bar table as well. So buyers, 29 Monty Crescent, start me off where? 850. Thank you. Off we go. $850,000. Who puts up 900 from there? First call at just $850,000. Underway we are. Third final at 850 only. Chasing $900,000 if it's a room. A comfortable, easy step to take. Appealing aesthetically, practically configured. What do we say and do? Is there 9 in the room? Have the 850 front and centre. Having a conversation if there's not a 9. Right, it may just be you and I, sir. Let's pause, work to do, and you'll appreciate that, but let's do that and have a chat off to the side. Pausing at 850, come back shortly.
never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. And my baby whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Okay, folks, apologies. We're going back to the second auction of the day. So there has been long discussions outside the room on 111 Merrin Street. However, there has not been any increase in that bid at this point. And I have clear instructions from my vendors to pass the property back to Logan. And we will now be working with conditional parties from this point on. I know Logan has some viewings arranged. He has parties that are ready to write contracts, folks. So make sure you talk to Logan straight away following the auction, as it will not be around for long. That's 111 Merrin Street, passed in. Talk to Logan Freeman if you have further interest. Okay, folks, I now take you to the lovely Heathcote Valley, and in particular the property at 42 Flinders Road. Very proudly brought to the market by Elise Ripley, who unfortunately can't be in the rooms with us today, but I'm sure is watching online. And it's a great opportunity in the sought-after little microclimate that is the Heathcote Valley. So, folks, the contract states that 42 Flinders Road in Heathcote Valley, Christchurch, is of course a freehold estate, made up of some 650 square metres more or less. Your vacant possession is set down as the 30th of March 2023, so a nice quick turnaround and into your new home to enjoy the tail end of the summer or autumn weather that we've got there in the Heathcote Valley. I absolutely love this home, and I know many people that live in the Heathcote Valley just love it and call it a little microclimate, and you can see why when you go out there. And I love this particular property at Flinders Road, tucked under the hill on the right-hand side as you drive up, just a short drive up that Flinders Road. You're looking out over the valley, the shopping centre of Heathcote just below you there, all within walking distance. It's a great little part of our city, a unique part of our city, as I say, that people in Heathcote just absolutely love. Whether it's wandering down to the shops or dinner or a drink at the Heathcote Valley Inn there's so much on offer. That's why it's a great spot. But the home itself, hey, all the hard work's really been done on the inside. I absolutely love that modernised kitchen. And of course, it's a nice and open plan there. The extra space that sunroom provides at the front. And when I was up there yesterday, the sun was simply streaming in too. But there's a little bit of potential on the outside to stamp your own mark as well, and upside to add value to this great little property in the Heathcote Valley. So folks, with all that said, where do you see its value? Can we open up with a bid from the floor? Or you're looking for a clue from the auctioneer? Could I suggest, say, $500,000? Substantial three-bedroom home in Heathcote? Surely, folks, $500,000 to start. Should be leaping out of your seats at that opportunity. Well, I'll start then on behalf of the seller at $500,000. Look for a $50,000 rise on from here. At $500,000, is there $550 in the room? I call it away first, second, third, final time. Well, one last vendor bid from me then at $550,000. Do surprise me, folks, at $550,000. Great opportunity here. 42 Flinders Road. Any further advance? I know there is interested parties that Elise is working with. If there's no further advance from 550, well, I do have clear instructions from our owners once again to price, and the property will be priced at $649,000. So at $649,000, great opportunity here in Heathcote. 659, apologies, 659. If you do have interest, please talk to Elise. She does have open home scheduled for this weekend as well, and I know it will not last long. Great property in the Heathcote Valley, 659,000. Talk to Elise as soon as you can. Okay, folks, we are heading back out to Horswell and to Cable Lane. So we've had good discussions outside the room, good people on both sides, and we have had an increase in that bid. Can I just confirm now that that bid has increased to $750,000? Thank you, sir. And on the phone there as well, at $750,000. Our owner's instructions are clear. They've absolutely loved their time in Cable Lane, and it's hard saying goodbye, but they're moving to different parts of the city. So if there's no further advance, at $750,000, we are selling away. First, second, third, final time. It's going. Congratulations, it is sold.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, update on 29 Monty Crescent. Conversations taking place, productive conversation. That bid's been improved to $1.1 million. Pleased to announce the property will be sold at that level at 1.1. No better, no further. Here in the room at 1.1. Hammer falls if not. First call, second call, Third and final time at 1.1. Down the front then, delighted to announce it is successfully sold here. Well done. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Well bought. Thank you to Courtney as well. Just one moment. We'll be underway with the next of our auctions.
These skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard. You know I wanted to stay close to God, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling home to say.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we remain in the sought-after suburb of Videku Park here in Lincoln, number 14, Videku Boulevard, the property in question. Rebecca, the agent in charge of the campaign, she's provided you with the contract, confirming that it's a freehold parcel, 640 square metres, more or less, that underpins your value here. Move-in day, the 6th of April, 10%, your mere obligation today on the fall of the hammer though. But it is a home, I think, that's going to meet your family's needs and then some. It's a builder's own home. You can take a lot of comfort in that knowledge, knowing that it's been finished, as you will have seen when you visited, to such a very high standard, quality right throughout, really well laid out, really well fitted out as well. I love that configuration, that L shape, giving you those two separate wings, one for the living, one for the bedrooms. Of course, you've got the multiple living zones as well. It allows you to spread and sprawl. It ensures that generational harmony. It connects very easily, very naturally to that outdoor deck space. It's an expansive deck that can host a large number, have some great occasions out there. It's north facing, it just soaks up that all day sunshine absolutely superbly as well. You are just spoilt for choice, I think, with those living options, and I think mums and dads will greatly value the ability to have eyes on the children wherever you may be in that living area, those living areas. Good garaging, excellent off-street parking in front as well, and again, just those great amenities of Lincoln just right there on your doorstep. So number 14, buyers just 2 years young. What's this home worth? Where do we say go? Opening bid, interest. What's the number we work with? Here at number 14, is there an indication, a hand up at say 750? That should excite you. Seen the value of Videku Park already? At 750, is there a number you'd prefer elsewhere? Vendor bid, comfortably done, $750,000. Who puts up $800,000? First call, at 750. We look for your participation, buyers, interest in the room. At 8 or better. Second, third final time at $750,000. Is there engagement at 8? For a conversation, as you've seen potentially. 800 still with me then on that vendor bid currently at 800. Do we say 850? Do we say a number north of 8? Once, twice. Third and final call at $800,000. Warning, no hand up. I'll hand the property back to Rebecca. Your last chance to get involved. Right, Rebecca, if that's the case, again, I'm going to pass the property back to you as I've just said. I'm going to do so again with the announcement that we will be making this available in price. Listen to this, $939,000. That is the price that our owners will be working with. That should get you pretty excited. I'm sure you're going to have some phone calls, some people to talk to Rebecca. If you have interest, be quick in having that chat. Thank you.
Karen has just said, let's keep the program as fluid as possible for everyone here. So on her instructions and on behalf of Pauline Wilson and Alison Aiken, I'd like to welcome you to the opportunity that is available at number 16 Kanini Street. I say a very good afternoon and welcome and gracious thanks to my owners. Lovely to be working with you again. Now, the property that Pauline has given you all contractual details to is a freehold property. The area of the parcel that I passed, some lucky buyer in the room today, is 450 square metres. You know the rules. If you're the successful buyer, you will secure that ownership by paying the first 10% by way of deposit on the fall of the hammer. And unless you're working to an alternative date, 28th of April, that's when you will comfortably move in. 24 and 25 clauses. They give you some undertakings from our owners. And I note, bonus here, fridge, freezer and that whiteware, they remain with the property as well. Superb position, central, very, very convenient. If education is of value, and it certainly is, proximity, the best school zones, and of course you're very close to the university, you can stroll to Riccarton Mall. This is a very, very central situation to be living in. Built in 2019, so the best of glazing, heating, insulation. I spent some time there a couple of days ago with Pauline. I noted how sunny that property is, just beautifully situated and oriented for sun. Comes into your kitchen and follows you around as the day goes by. I love that second living room. That's a clever room. You can use that as your little TV nook, your study. My owners have even used it as a small office as well. Your guests, well, they're just going to be luxuriously situated downstairs. And those bathrooms, beautifully tiled, sumptuous. So it's comfortable, it's just convenient, it's magnificent living, suits a myriad of buyers. All right, 16 Kanini Street. If you're here to bid and buy, I encourage a good, strong, open bid.
1,640,000.
1640. Interesting place. 1640, 1,640,000 with Fernandez buyer on the phone. Who goes next at 1,640,000? You call the numbers. First call at 1,640,000. Second call at 1,640,000. Third call, because I won't take event, 1650, 1,650,000. I don't take vendor bids from here. At 1,650,000, Fernanda against your buyer. One bid seldom buys.
Another 20.
1,670,000, sir. Would you say 1,7 for me to secure ownership? At 1,670,000, that's the bid placed on the phone. Once called. Twice called. 1,680,000. Take the 1,7 at $1,680,000. I count it down. 1,7. That's the bid. Confirm. 1,700,000. Put a wee 10 on the top, sir, at 1,700,000. Quality offering. Excellent situation. First call, close to everywhere. Second call. Do I sell away? Third final call.
We're on the market, Phil.
And selling, sir, there's the call. Concession's been granted. Do you take advantage of that at 1710? Because otherwise, Kanini Street goes to the phone. Yes or no? Absolutely sure. Won't wake up tomorrow and say, could have, should have, I wish I had have. Because I'm selling your dream to these good people at 1,700,000. Property is going. Hasn't gone. Going. Gone and sold to you, Fernanda. Congratulations to you. Laurie, Denise, congratulations to you. An absolute pleasure to work with you. Thank you. Pauline, and an absolute pleasure to work with you, as always. Well, she's good, isn't she?
reshuffle the catalogue slightly again. We'll come back to Huntsbury Ave momentarily, but in the meantime, we move forward with the next of our auctions. That being 10 Tussle Grove in Horswell. Tyrone O'Halloran and Andrew Steele from the City team, they've proudly marketed the property in question. Really acknowledge and thank our owners, appreciate the chance to be here as always representing them. For buyers, good luck to you. You'll be aware of the contract in question, aware that it is a freehold title. You purchase 653 square metres, your land area more or less, the 30th of March, your settlement and possession date. But it is a brand new home, this beautifully crafted. Our owners, they have built an awful lot of homes over the years. They certainly, as a result of that, know what they're doing. And I think number 10 is very much evidence of just that. So well put together, that family functionality combined with style and with panache. Every aspect of it really well thought about. Love the space that the living offers, particularly with that high stud, that sloped ceiling, just drawing in the natural light, enhances that sense of space as a result. The soft closed barn doors just separating that formal lounge as and where required. Expansive stacking doors as well. Again, just give way to that deck, that crisp landscaping outside. Nice sunny spaces where you can enjoy that alfresco dining. Kids can enjoy themselves out there as well. Great accommodation, of course. It's a home with lots of good extras though too. You've got that drive-through garaging, the tiled ensuite. You've also got the separate laundry, just to name a few. But part and parcel of this rapidly expanding and growing community here in Horswell, a great spot to call home. The first ever resident is now what we look for here at 10 Tussle Grove. So buyers, to you, again, the number, the opening figure. What are we starting with, ladies and gentlemen? What is number 10 worth to you? Immaculately put together. Where do we say go? Is it comfortable at $1 million? I would have thought it's very comfortable. Your eye? First bidder, who's it to be? Interest in the room, engagement in the room, participation? What about $1 million, sir? I like the logical figures. Thank you. Janice from the Harcourts team at $1 million. From there we go. North only though. Do we say 1-1? At $1 million, my left-hand side. Janice from the Harcourts team with her client there. Chaser comfortable and easy, 1.1 I'd have thought. First time at the $1 million mark. Second call at $1 million. For Tussle Grove, high calibre development, quality homes in and around you. Give you confidence moving forward. Do we go $1.50 million then? Third final call at... On top of yourself, thank you, Janice. Stepping forward at $1.50 million. Is your engagement at 1-1? Otherwise, Janice and her buyer, I'm having that conversation off to the side with them at $1.50 million. First call, 1-1. Thank you, Janice. That's quite all right. We step forward. We'll just do it together. $1.1 million. Now the money. At 1.1, look for 150. First second at 1.1. 1125. At the eighth of $1 million at 1125. Just keep going, Janice. This is good. 1,125. 1125 is the bid. Yep, no, listen to me, don't worry. 1,125. Well aware of where we are. At $1,125,000. Do we go up from there? Do we go to 150? Do we go to 1.2? But 1,125. No better. First, second, third, final. At 1,125. Right, Janice, we're going to have a conversation with you and your clients at 1,125. Not where we can sell, but let's have the conversation.
Okay, folks, we are up to Westmoreland now, and in particular 198 Penruddock Rise. I absolutely love this subdivision, Westmoreland Heights. Up the top of the hill there, just fantastic views out over the city. But firstly, I have to draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 198 Penruddock Rise in Westmoreland is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a spacious 752 square metres, more or less. And of course, your possession date set down as the 24th of March 2023. So a nice quick turnaround and get underway with your plans for your great new home here in Westmoreland. It's all about location, folks, and the quality of homes. You don't have to spend much time up in Westmoreland Heights driving around to see that the quality of homes, the time and effort people put into their design and the homes they build up here is absolutely second to none. You're surrounded by great quality homes, great community feel up there as well, and of course you've got the beauty of being up on the hill, views out over the city, but you're still so close to everything. You've got great schooling, of course, close by in Horswell, and you've got the Horswell shops, etc. And it's a pretty quick commute down Lincoln Road and into the central city. So it's about location, quality subdivision, and fantastic views. Sounds to me like you've got the absolute trifecta here at Penruddock Rise. So folks, here's your opportunity today. Secure your future. Great site here in Westmoreland. Where do you see its value? We're looking for a clue from the auctioneer. Make a suggestion at, say, $350,000. Great place to start. Big section like this. For a hill section, she's a very flat, gently sloping section. Great opportunity here. $350,000 to start us off in the room. Well, I'll start then on behalf of the seller at $350,000. Look for a 25 on from here at $350,000. At $350, is there $375 in the room? At $350, call it away then first, second, third, and final time at $350,000. It's one last vendor bid with me at $375. Great buying here at $375,000. Great opportunity at $375. Any further advance? Well, Fernando, I do know, Fernando and Patrick, you have got parties that you're talking with at $375,000. We certainly won't be buying it at that level. And to make it easier for you folks, I have clear instructions to price the property at a price I'm sure it won't sit long, and that is $445,000. So at $445,000, line in the sand, we're priced, and I'm passing the property back to Fernando and Patrick to work with conditional parties from here. Thank you.
Right, an update, ladies and gentlemen, on 10 Tussle Grove, an improvement in that bid to $1,180,000, but not a level we'll be selling today. So I'm going to hand that property back to Tyrone and Andrew, and we continue that work after auction. Still available, interest certainly north of $1,180,000, and we're back with Westminster in just one moment.
clear skies of a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think.
Apologies, folks, for the delay. But it is my absolute pleasure and delight to welcome Trevor Foster and James Foster from the Harcourts Wigram office and welcome in our owner for this very special offering, 116A Huntsbury Ave on Huntsbury Hill. On offer, a freehold estate, a beautiful parcel atop Huntsbury, 676 square metres. Settlement date set down for the 28th of April. Well, our owner has owned this home some 2 decades now, and it's had a top to bottom, inside out recreation and transformation. His meticulous and fastidious care in presenting this home to you is just absolutely fantastic, and we absolutely commend him for his work here. You cannot be built out. What this offers you and affords you is these expansive views across our city. There is a reserve, a green reserve, which our owner created and the council now take care of, just giving you that green lushness around and these very unobstructed views. My favourite spot there on that sunny window seat, taking in all that is on offer across the Canterbury Plains. You're double glazed throughout, lots of flexibility and fluidity in the way you might use this home, a handful of bedrooms on both levels. You could turn one of those into a living area, you could create perhaps a wee Airbnb studio. You've also got the subfloor has been turned into a lovely hobby room or utility room, lots of storage throughout this property, excellent garaging, good drive-on access. The location people just absolutely love. This is super buying and a fabulous forever home. A luxurious lair, you might say. But opening bid, opening offer, I leave it in your hands, buyers, to determine its value. Where do you start me away? 700, sir. Welcome in at 700. Is there 8 perhaps at this early stage? But underway at 7, looking for 800 now. First call at 7. Second call, 8. Good on you, sir, reasserting your position at 800. Is there 9 perhaps? Don't let me limit you. But 800 back with my starter. First call. 900 surely. Second call. Third and final. Sir, would you see value at 9? 850. 850, work with you. At $850,000, competition here in the room, surely. At 850, do we say 900 now? First call, with my starter at 850. Second call, looking for 9. Third and final. Well, sir, if it's just you and I'm happy to give you that right of a conversation, not at a level I can sell, bit of work to do. But at 850, do I pause? Trevor, let's pause, have a chat, see if we can get you moved into 116A. Auction is open at 850.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gents. We take you back around the hillside to number 79, Kidston Terrace. Some big conversations to be had outside the room and some big decisions made. Now, during those conversations, our vendor and our highest bidder have found a figure that they are happy to agree upon, and I can successfully say the property has been withdrawn and sold. Congratulations. All the very best to our vendors and our purchaser. Welcome to Cashmere.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
I take you back to 116A Huntsbury Ave. I left with the bid at $850. That bid has been increased to $915,000. But at 915, not a level I can sell, so I open it up for your bidding consideration. At 915, is there perhaps 9 1/4? First call, second call, third and final opportunity. Well, Trevor, I pass the property back to your capable hands. Our owner has instructed us to price the property very sharply at $1,049,000. That's 1049, priced very sharply. I think buyers will absolutely see value in that. That lovely flat lawn area too, an absolute bonus here on the hill, but a superb offering. Good luck in the weekend. I think you'll be very busy. Hope to see that sold sign very soon. Thanks, James. Thanks, Trevor. And thanks to your owner.
skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you.
Right, waiting very patiently in the wings as we work through some last-minute bits and pieces, but I think we're ready to move forward and get underway with our last auction, 130 Westminster Street, that is, in St Albans. Good to work alongside our owners, Johnny Nichols and Connor Klein from the City team. Contractually, you buy that, of course, parcel of 418 square metres, working towards Thursday, the 20th of April this year as your settlement and possession date. But it is a one-of-a-kind bespoke home, beautifully put together, a modern masterpiece, you'd have to say. The light, the angles, the materials, culminating into a very impressive abode. Families, you'll greatly appreciate the space, the connection between the in and the out, the ability, of course, for kids to and for pets to be safely secured there in that yard space, deck space for dining, for relaxing and unwinding. Some really cool and impressive spaces inside, as you can see there, an opulent kitchen with that green cabinetry, very funky, very cool powder room as well. Love as well the close proximity to all the good things that the inner city has to offer. Maryvale as well, that's just minutes away too. So lots to like here on Westminster Street, but buyers, who is here to purchase? What do we start with? What is my opening bid? Underway where? I suggest 950. 950. Thank you, Philip, working with this buyer there at $950,000. So someone put up $1 million. First call, twice. Ladies down the back, third final call. Tempt you in? Okay, we're going to have a conversation then, Philip, with you and your buyer at 950 and try and bridge that gap and see if we can't get a result here today.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar, but I like it. We on the floor, and my ear be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. It's true.
Littleton, please. I left with the bid at $280,000. We have had an increase in that bid to $320,000. And at this stage, not at a level I can sell. So I'm going to call it down 3 times. First, second, third and final call. Then I pass the property in. I announce that we are priced at $359,000. Very motivated owners. So please do make yourself known to Sean. He's very happy to give you all the documentation. We want this unconditional as soon as possible so our lovely owners can move on. And all the best to Sale GP over the weekend. This will be the spot to be seeing it. So secure your seat with Sean. I'm sure he'll be very happy to assist. Thank you. That's it from me. We're just...